Dave fans, you guys said you liked the videos, so this time we're going to put the camera before the build starts rather than after. So next build up, chopping block. Yeah, chopping block. Dave's S4. Now, if you don't know Dave from Blue Flame, go check him out. Now, the best way to describe this man is because I can. Why do we take a Series 4 Nissan Patrol and put 42-inch tyres on it? Because Dave can. Why not? We come in because he's taken it out under 10 times and blown up a rear diff 3 times. So over in the bench, on the bench over there, sorry, we have a 14 bolt going in the rear. Now we are going to do something on the front end, probably not in this visit. Dave is also the very first, I guess, trial fitter for our Falling. Patrol Falling. Now it was nice, made sense. You know, car's obviously not road legal. It means if something was wrong, he could just make it work. There's no legalities we have to worry about. But now we're up in the ante. So rear bar's coming off, the chassis getting cut up that end, the floor's coming out. We're going to find a way to make 14-inch, maybe 16-inch coilovers work in the back of this. And everything we do is pretty well going to be on file, ready to buy if you guys are interested in it. Oop. Shut the doors the right way. So what's this big girl running? Well, it's got an LS3 in it. I do believe possibly cam because it does sound quite cranky. Said LS3 is mated to a Turbo 400 and a Nissan Patrol transfer. Is sitting at around about 5-6 inches lift with this big girl. We got torsion bar, sway bars front and rear, and that's the big saving grace to keep this thing happy and stable off-road. We may rustle some feathers here, but this is going. X4. No, don't do it. As we said, Dave was the very first person to fit one of our Patrol 4-links. Pretty happy with this one. These brackets have been version 2 rendered, if you will. But everything works and clears the way it should. The plan is to keep the same brackets on the chassis where they are, no need to move those, and the new 14 bolt will have its new upper links on a mad truss on the top. One thing that you guys are going to love, this has come in to also get a whole bunch of measuring, testing, checking on the Patrol 4-link. So not only do we get to check, our new stuff works, we get to get all the answers to the questions you guys might ask, as well as those doing potentially very large modifications like chopping a chassis. We can give you a back half kit, as well as the 14 bolt conversion. So those that are running the big Cummins motor that might be a little bit worried about their rear diff, there won't be anymore. So why the 14 bolt, you ask? Well, the one main reason you're going to love the old 14 bolt is because of the third pinion bearing. Now, this is a Dana 60 pinion that we find in Spags. As you can see, she's a big dog. This is a 14 bolt pinion out of this diff. So A, it is huge, but most importantly, this third bearing on the end here stops this pinion from flexing and deflecting away from the crown wheel, which means way less chance of breaking. You are talking about the same diff centers that are found in rock bouncers. Now the one downside with these 14 bolts is they're freaking huge. By huge, I mean massive. Like there's my hand, look at the size of this casing. So what you can do is a shave kit. This is how much has come off the bottom. If anything, actually possibly more. As you can see, it's a huge amount of clearances. So, whoop, stay there. We have a new section of plate that gets welded onto here. You gain 1.75 inches of additional clearance underneath this. This puts it on par with, say, a Patrol diff on, say, 36s and a 14 bolt on 35s. So one thing we are doing with this bad boy, we're going to lob this chassis somewhere around where the sway bar lands. The whole idea is that is going to go in and then back to mount these new coilovers as far out as possible. That is absolute key to make sure a car performs the way it should. Give it the best chance to do its job by putting it in the right spot. Day one done, we got heads done. So as you can see, rebar, rescrubs, ejecto, baro. New 14 bolt diff, shaved, well not shaved, it's cut, prepped, ready to go. We'll get that sucker welded in tomorrow. We've got to heat and post heat. We have the truss that goes on said 14, something along those lines. Internally gusseted, and we have all the upper links ready to go. On the car, obviously car works. Oh, no fuel tank. Internals, gutted. Matty killed it. We have, well, essentially the hood lining across the top to get out, and the rest is done. We didn't mention it before, bit of cage work happening in that too, so we'll see how we go from there. If you're liking what you see, drop a comment below, and we'll keep you updated with the progress.
I just want to talk to him.